What's up, Mr. Ryan? How you doing? How's the baby boy? What's up, baby girl? What's up, babies? All right. And what's going on out there, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, ReadoptionAgency.com, 21 years, selling on eBay. All right. Well, we are going to get into pulling some orders and some good sales overnight. Looked like there was really no major shutdown. It was only had a couple of hours where nothing came through. There was like a 4-hour period with only one, but kind of like a little, kind of like the other night before, which turned out to end up being a good day. So hopefully today will do the same. We shall see. But I just pulled this one. This one just sold. Vintage puzzles, if you don't know, are really good. And this is a knack for needlework. And this one's going to Australia for $100. So $100 for a puzzle. If you remember, if you watched my videos, you saw all those old puzzles I picked up. A bunch at my honey hole, and then about a week or two later, I found a bunch at the bins. So it may have been a month later, something like that, but close together. And that was good. So we got some stuff here. We've got Insane Jane CD. That sold for $8.50. We've got Star Wars Clone Wars for PS2, sold for $8.50. Okay, why did he pull that? I don't know. He kind of just skipped around here, it looks like. Major skipping. Where did these are pretty far up? Or I'm trying to think. Maybe these were the Bonanza and True Gather sales. Maybe he pulled those, because those are not coming up here. And I remember taking an offer on that. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's all the way down. I didn't go all the way down. So we've got this cycling hat, which sold for 20 British pounds. So that's going overseas. So good to see the international sales also, because that's one of the when there are, some issues going on with the site, that's one of the major things is all my international sales vanish. So then we got this Bud Light hat that sold for $12. And we got a little John Cougar Mellencamp cassette that sold for $4.44. And that's going to need sponge re-glued. All right. So let's get the rest of this stuff going. All right, looks like we're going to start over in the West Wing today. We're going to CT62. Which is right here, but I'm going to need some light. Have a New York Yankees hat. Oh. Size medium. And that sold for $7. Next, we've got Clear Tote 107. Ooh, they bought 3 of these. before Christmas dog toys, throwing discs. These sold all three for $25.47. I got these. These are Walgreens retail arbitrage, if you will. Clearance stuff after Halloween and after Christmas. They would mark everything down. I'd wait till it all hit like 99 cents, and then Jan worked there at the time, so I got a discount on top of it. So these cost me probably like 90 cents a piece at the time. So had some still left in storage, because I mean, I would get truckloads. I'd go out all day and hit Walgreens and just fill up my truck, unload, fill it up again. So who knows how much more of that I have in storage. We got T69. We've got, are you ready for a hat lot? Yeah. American Cablevision hat. All blue. Doesn't look like one I just put up. So it's probably gonna be on the bottom. Pull this down and pull stuff out, because you're not playing easy with me today. Let me make sure I have the right thing. T69, T69. You're not playing easy with me today. Clean up while I'm here. What the heck is this hat? Is well hidden. There it is. Huh. Very well hidden. All right, finally. Got American Cablevision vintage trucker hat, along with Z10 Fly Spirit St. Louis Airport. And now dark blue with the captain's wings. Babe. There we go. And this cool trucker hat. I'll leave you sticking out. And both of those together sold for $24.28. Not a bad. T2. 49 AE $3.99. We got the first pair of shoes for the day. Got some Asics. We're taking up a lot of space in that box. Sold for $12. Went ahead and took an offer on those. All right, clear tote 26. The Z13. I see it right there. I like it when it's easy. St. Louis Cardinals Nike women's hat, sold for $12.14. Tube 80, clear tote 94. Got another unknown logo hat. You know, I get a kick out of those. Unknown JC logo. Sold for $10. And then that is all from over here. Don't you fall off of there. How rude. How rude. Sharing the bed. All right. Boom, boom. All right, where do we go now? We're going to the East Wing first. Or second, I should say. Tub 80. Got a pair of Wrangler cargo pants. Like a Wrangler. So we have some khaki cargo pants, 42 by 30. 42 by 30. Those sold for $17. C25. Back this way. We got a tape only. And if you're new to my videos, the prices I give do not include the shipping I charge. So we got Joe Scruggs, the best of, cassette only, sold for $4.44. Shelf F. Okay, it's going to be an A52 and or D32. So we'll check here first. Total self-titled. Cassette. Toto self-titled cassette sold for $9.30. E23, A78. We got the postcards I've been selling. Okay, A78. The Long Con province in Vietnam. I found a bunch of different postcards, like multiples of each. So I love when I find that kind of stuff, but they slowly sell. This one sold for $8.49. So I like it. I like those sales. Because, like I've said before, for me, it's all about building a store. Having stuff you know is going to sell over time. Puddle of Mud, famous. Puddle of Mud, famous city, sold for $6. That's just the one thing about building a store, though, is, you know, it takes a lot of capital up front. So if you're not willing to put yourself in debt to get started, don't do it. Because you have to be very secure in your decision making for the long haul if you do something like I do. All right, Kansas City Royals hat sold for $11. And you have to be willing to adjust and change on the fly with the times. I could have very easily been stuck in the hole forever if I made the wrong choices along the way. Like, say, buying 1 million pieces of, I don't know, I can't think of something that told a billion Beanie Babies. Tub 22. That could have put me in the hole forever. You just have to be, it's all about the main thing, which I used to question before I started the business, was the old saying, you make your money when you buy. And that whole adage is true 100%, because if you look at all the product I have now that I bought, it's all done and paid for. So it's just money laying around waiting to be sold. So Safety Clean hat sold for $13.50. Definitely make your money when you buy. Tub 51. You just have to be smart about it. Buy as low as possible if you're building something. All right, we're going Chuck Norris on this one. Ugh. This one has shoes in it. It's pretty heavy. Where are the shoes? I am looking for a American flag looking bill. I don't see it. Wonder what happened to my friend Bill, who was supposed to get back in touch with me and sell me a bunch of stuff. I haven't heard from him. Hope he's all right. And of course, another thing when you're doing something like that is building connections over the years. So it's Chuck Norris hat sold for $10. Having friends who call you when something good falls around their area, in their pocket. Making connections with buying from other companies, other businesses. All right, it looks like everything in here. Like when I would buy from the music store, I'd come home with 3 or 4 truckloads of media, CDs, DVDs, cassettes. My average price was 10 cents or less per item. Because all he needed to do was move the product because it was taking up room. because he would get so much stuff in every day. So, which if I went, I'm afraid to go down there. Like, I haven't been down there in years. I'm afraid to go down there because if I do, he's going to try to sell me truckloads of merchandise. Like, I don't really need it anymore. Not right now, anyway. All right, next up, shelf 53. We got X Live at the Whiskey. Oh, looking at the wrong spot, dummy. X Live at the Whiskey CD sold for $8.50. Shelf 910. Check out the babies. Snug as a bug in a rug. Shelf 910. Willie Nelson. What up, kiddos? How's the babies? How's my babies? Rock quick. I've seen 2 so far, but not the right 2. Oh, I just totally, yeah, there it is. All right, Willie Nelson, that sold for $4.44. I know there's, I think this VHS I put up last night sold. See, that's when you know things are working kind of properly on eBay. When you put up a VHS tape and it sells $5 within the first 12 hours you list it. It feels like the day of correctness when everything worked nice and fluidly. Is that a word? Fluidly? All right, 69. We got Bluesian 2. This I just put up a couple of days ago. Where are you at? There it is. And if you want to hear the numbers and such of how yesterday went and that, make sure you stay tuned for my shipping video. All right, so this sold for $8.50. And that will be coming because today is Friday, right? Just gonna get this stuff shipped out. All right. Wait, I know there was one CT26. This was put up not too long ago. Actually, this is one that was in one of Jan's videos. So another score by Jan. Yay! I think it's funny when people are ripping on the stuff that she finds. The stuff she finds, the stuff that I sell, is not your normal stuff. people would watch my videos long enough, they would notice. Here it is. Of course, something like this, I know to grab, and which is a car brand, Scion. And this hat Jam grabbed sold for $17. So that's how I got out of my jam. Stuff like this. A 25-cent hat that sells for $17. It's a beautiful thing. All right, shoe number 2. I took an offer on this one because they've been sitting for a while. And so, CTMF Jordans. Get off of there. And they're not in the best of shape. And these sold for $10. Shelf 85. Got a little NWA. There we go. NWA Legacy Volume 1. CD sold for $8.50. And is this going to be it? Nope. Shelf 66. Life Threads Tomorrow minus yesterday. Huh? It's weird when you watch the evolution of band names over the years, starting from like, the 70s and 80s through the 90s and then the 2000s. And Life Threads Tomorrow minus. What the heck is this? I mean, the whole. It used to be like single popular words were Big, Kiss, Boston, Journey. Then you go to the 80s and you get the morphing from like your Poison, and then you get into like putting 2 words together, your Motley Crues. What is this? And then you get the morphing into like the 90s where you get the 2 words like Marilyn Manson, and they Soundgarden, and then they morph into 3 like Alice in Chains, and then they move into the 2000s where they morph into Life Thread Tomorrow. A 3-word thing. Why? I'm not sure what I'm looking for here, and this is throwing me off. Life Thread Tomorrow minus yesterday. Why am I not seeing this? Am I on the right shelf? I am on the right shelf. It's because you're talking at the same time. Anatomy of a Ghost. There's another long one. Big Head Todd. Let's see. All right, I know this has got to be here. There's just something I'm missing about the spine. I'll just pull it off camera. Oh, there it is. Life Thread. So the band is Life Thread. Tomorrow minus yesterday sold for $11. It's about time. Dang, took long enough. All right. That is it for the pooling video. Onward to the shipping video. So, boom. There we go. Well, thanks everybody for watching for the pooling video. And the puppies. Snuggie. All right. And I'll see you in the shipping video. Later.